forgetting restream chat, even though it was right fucking there. Extra ass gear though. Yeah, I'll just leave that be right now. Hang on a sec. Damn it. What's the thing for friends? Social. I know this song, Light Crusader. Man, it's a game I should play. Okay. Go. What are you running?
Right now I'm running I guess it's a Cyclone, Marauder.
Cannot hear you.
Oh,
I thought about running one of those. Hang on. Alright. Yeah, I thought about it was either that. I'm actually gonna run a Frostblades Ranger.
Yeah, those are pretty popular right now.
Yeah. Well, shit. I've just been leveling exclusively with Frostblades. Nothing's touched me.
Yeah.
It's like, and I've got added cold and pierce. It's like swinging a baseball bat of things you don't want to exist anymore. It's pretty fucking fantastic. But yeah, I really thought about running a Cyclone. Well, the one I was looking at was a Cyclone Duelist. Because I think they were relying more on crit. But then again, all I could think of was, you ran a fucking Whirlwind Barbarian in Diablo, don't do it again.
Well, I was originally going to do Wild Strike, this guy. And I finally got to the skill, and I used it, and was like, meh.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of, they're called name lock skills.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you click on them with, well, yeah, basically, it's, like, targeted abilities, basically.
Yeah.
Where, like, you have to, like, run up and actually hit them.
Well, that's kind of
Where
what,
it is.
it's kind of what Frostblades is, except it's got a ton of fucking range. Like, this is still technically a melee skill, which is hilarious.
Yeah. I don't know. The idea of... is if you miss that initial hit...
Oh, you're stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was messing around with, Sunder and, Earthquake.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna make this dude do is, basically be bleed. And for right now, Cyclone works really well with that because it attacks so often.
Yeah. It's based off of your attack speed, isn't it? Or am I going back to looking at Diablo again?
Maybe? I honestly don't know.
Yeah. It's just, it does the thing.
Yeah.
These Harbingers are also just being a pain in the dick, too. Like, they're not hard, it's just like, I could kill you by swinging my baseball bat here. But,
Yeah.
instead I have to wait and kill your buddies, which is fine, but they don't drop loot. But yeah, it's pretty hilarious right now just to see. It's like, oh, there's like 6 or 7, you know, big guys. Baseball swing. Done. Except when I miss, that would be.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is my second character already.
Really? What's your first?
Summon Raging Spirits.
That apparently is the build of the...
Yeah.
That's
Which
the
I didn't
build
know
right now.
going in.
I saw... Well, here's the thing I saw. That there's guys like Mathification and stuff like that that I followed that had some pretty solid builds. Hang on.
Yeah.
So, the shitty thing about it was that every build, like the low-key starter builds, people were looking at the gear for it, like what the starter gear was for it, grabbing it and amping the price up by like 3 or 4 fucking times.
Yeah, that's what they did for that one, which is kind of why I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Because me and Loading, we finished Alton X already.
Well, you fancy then, ain't you? I'm still an actor. I mean, I'm just playing it the way I normally play it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like, we played it basically all of this past weekend.
I figured as much.
And he actually did one of the builds Mathil was recommending.
Yeah. I think I found this one. I was looking at a Frostblades based on what he put out, and then I found one that's a little different because I think his was based off of that CI, Chaos Infusion,
Yeah.
whatever. I cannot stand CI. So
Well, they nerfed
fucking...
the shit out of it, so almost nobody goes it.
Yeah, no one's going to use it anymore because it's fucking useless. I'm like, why would you bring yourself down to one fucking HP, but then what is like resistances and shield or some shit?
Well, the idea is that you bring yourself to 1 HP, but you're immune to all poison damage, which penetrates energy shield.
Yeah, still.
So you do that and just stack energy shield. And people were getting like stupid amounts.
Oh yeah, people were able to solo like Shaper bullshit, but
Oh, that
glad they
because
nerfed it.
previously it was way easier to stack energy shield than it was life.
yeah.
People were getting like 20k energy shield. And like you just can't do that with life because there's just not enough.
There's not
sources of
enough.
it.
Yeah, you don't get that kind of build. But yeah, I'm glad they nerfed it. 'Cause that's every fucking build is like you have to go CI. It's like I don't have to do shit technically. I think the furthest I got was I still have my my Firestorm Witch. She's like level 60 something. Like she was on like Merciless.
Yeah.
Which I may, if I like get tired of Frostblades, like I'll just go back to fucking Firestorm. That was the solo stuff, found everything. Well, you remember, you were playing it with me.
Yeah.
Like that bitch didn't fuck around. Downside is she's squishier than horse shit. Stop resisting elemental damage. Fucking hell. The other thing with this build, it's like everything is swords. So it's like all the good shit I've been finding, like the rares, are like axes and shit. And it's like, come on. Stop this madness.
Yeah, I usually don't decide on a weapon type until like really
Well,
late game.
this amps up the damage from Frostblades and everything. Like it multiplies it with crit and all that. So, which I mean, it's not a big deal. Like I bought a 2-handed sword with the slots I needed, a 3-link green, and like I rared it. Now I've got, what did I get on this thing? A 13 to strength, 16 to dex, adds damage and life gain for hits by attack plus accuracy. I had a pretty nasty setup. Like I had I had Frostblades with Pierce and HP on hit. That's a tasty combo. Because at that point, that is, you can hit me all you want, I'm going to swing once and get my health back. Because apparently it counts based on the hits afterwards.
Yeah, the projectile things.
I'm debating on taking out the pierce and going point blank, but the amount of... Ow. The amount of damage that it's doing is... I'm going to have to go back and sell some shit.
I think most people run... There's a threshold jewel that a lot of people use with your skill. I already lost
Frostblades?
track to it. Yeah. And it like I forget what it does, but it like increases the projectiles, makes them like chain or something.
Yes. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about there. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'll find it.
Yeah, I know they added one of the quest rewards is that you get like a lot of the decent threshold jewels.
Good.
You get to choose one of them.
Cool. At 3.0, honestly, everything's running so much better.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm surprised. Like, it doesn't take an hour for me to fucking load in. Of course, then again, I'm not running on my potato anymore either, so...
Yeah.
That's a plus. Because before, I couldn't really stream Path of Exile.
I don't even see you playing in Discord.
Oh, I turned it off.
Uh,
I turned off the thing because it was acting up. Because you can turn off that overlay.
yeah.
Yeah, I turned it off because it was acting up. Like, it was still had, like, me playing games that wasn't even running.
Oh.
So, it got a little weird. Ooh, this looks like fun. Never mind, it was empty.
Yeah, the Act 5 bosses are fun.
Are they?
Well,
Are
Act
they?
5 and Act 10.
Are they gnarly?
They're
Are they hard as shit? Are they like? Are they like running Dominus at low level?
they're not.
Are they
Not to an
sponges or
extent.
are they?
They're mechanics.
Oh.
Like if you don't know the fight and you fuck up, you're gonna get one shot.
Oh wow.
And I don't think that's regarding. Like I don't think some of the shit you can just like outstat.
Yeah, it's not reflective of like gear. Like you can't just roll in and tank and spank.
Yeah, no, like some. I mean, maybe some builds depending on how their stupid leech.
Yeah.
But like majority of the mechanics are like, hey, this does like 10,000 DPS. If you get hit by it, you're
taking 10,000. Yeah, like per half second.
Yeah.
It's a WoW raid.
It actually kind of is.
What, you and loading end up just 2 men in it?
Yeah, I mean I played a Raging Spirit dude, and he played the one skill where you summon like little spinning blades around you.
Blade Vortex?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I thought about running Blade Vortex. I really did. But it wasn't my deal, I think. What do I gotta go for? I gotta go for thick skin? I don't even have the build up.
But yeah, so we ended up two-manning basically everything because we just ran together, and like my build was it's summoner spec, but it's also kind of supporty.
Yeah.
Because my auras will buff. It's meant to buff my minions, but it instead buffs all allies.
Yeah.
So that includes other people. So it worked out. But then we finished the 10 acts, and then we get to the mapping portion, and it's like, hey, all the stuff I need to be, you know, not super squishy are stupid expensive because everybody's playing this build.
Well, that and people are just, even if it's low end gear, people are amping it up by like 4 or 5 fucking exalted and shit. It's like, come on. I saw one. It was a fucking wand. It was it was something for Firestorm or something like that. It's basic. It's like 2 or 3 chaos tops. It's like they're going for like 13 or 14 chaos or like an exalted. It's like no one gets that at like low end. No one.
Oh, speaking of, I have a unique in my org. It's that goat wand, Aberth's horn?
I don't have anything that does magic at the moment, but if you don't need it, I'll gladly snap it.
I mean, it does a shitload of fire damage, so I didn't know if you ever did go to.
Yeah, if I ever do, like if I make another character, if I end up like making a mule or something, it's just something to farm shit up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll be used to it. My two dudes are a summoner and a melee dude with a giant axe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, mine is just a ranger with a giant fuck off sword. I'm surprised I actually have the fucking strength to wield this thing, but what I need is two really good one-handers, and I think the what's it, Eeyore's Mirage or something like that. Like they're the ones they're really good. Like they'll hold me for a while. But if not, I can keep screwing around and see what I can get. Leveling this sword is fantastic. I just realized.
Yeah.
No, I did it right. Okay. I was looking at something different. Hang on. That way. Okay, yeah, that's elemental. Okay. I was looking at something different. I was like, I think I fucked up. No, I didn't. Feels like the maps have changed or something for the first few acts, because
they did change some stuff around.
Yeah.
Most of the changes are in part 2.
Yeah. Well, there was someone that hit like the other day when I was playing. Like people were hitting like level 92 and shit like that. I was like, guys, did you sleep?
Yeah, they didn't sleep.
Bye piety. Bye piety.
Yeah, I just got to. I'm almost done with Act 4. This guy.
Come on. Every boss resists elemental damage, and I find that fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That would only slow me down.
Let's see. I'm gonna go back real quick because I'm gonna want that.
I think I'm gonna end up getting Crimson Dance, the new passive towards the bottom. You inflict bleeding up to an enemy up to 8 times. Doesn't deal extra damage while they're moving, and 50% less damage with bleeding.
Yeah.
So you basically stack a shitload of bleeds on someone.
Huh.
I was gonna play around with that and Cyclone.
I don't think they take any of the heralds. No. Oh, the one you're thinking of is chain support. The one that spreads. Yeah, that's the one. None of these fucking matter. Don't need that. Actually, here, you can have that back. No. Well, I'll hang on to the gem. Maybe I'll need it for something. Whatever. Alright.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so the threshold jewel is called Fight for Survival. It increases cold damage With at least 40 dex and radius, melee damage dealt by frostblades penetrates 15% resistance. With at least 40 dex and radius, it has 25% increased projectile speed.
Oh.
And you get that for you get a choice of threshold jewels from one of the quest rewards.
Very nice.
And I just destroyed that package.
Fuck this day up. I need the bell.
Ooh. I got the freezing pulse threshold jewel drop for me.
Freezing pulse is actually pretty crazy.
Increased projectile damage with 40 int in radius. Freezing pulse fires 2 additional projectiles. With 40 int in radius, 25% increased pulse damage if you shattered an enemy recently.
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing there. Shit. Alright, so I actually don't need to be here. Alright. That little trip cost me 2 fucking portal scrolls, whatever. Chromatic orbs. We got... Nothing of note. Alright, let's stick with this for right now. What I might do is if I have the shard, if I have the orbs for it, I can grab 2. Yeah, I need more orb of alchemy. But I can grab 2 one-handers and rare them out.
Jesus.
What's up?
I'm fighting Duresso.
Ooh, Duresso's rough.
I'm kicking his ass.
Duresso was a pain in the ass when I went through all my... I had a, not my Fire Witch, but the next one I had was a Duelist that was, War Chief, totems. Oh,
Yeah.
that sucked. Because he never got near him.
Yeah.
And you can't do damage with your own skills. You gotta, like, walk up, pop him one, and then... you know, hope for the best.
Yeah, well, I just kicked his ass.
Fuck you,
Apparently this
Duresso.
build's...
You and your crazy bitch.
Yeah.
She didn't really give me much problem when I first went through with her. More so the, oh, god damn it. My Fire from the Sky Prophecy procs in the worst fucking spot. Freeze is good. Let's see here. It feels like my mana usage is minimal at best, which is good, because definitely I can put my rings towards something a little better.
My mana usage was like stupid high.
Is it?
I had to every like 2 fights I'd have to hit a mana flask until I got leech.
Damn. The fuck's
But
the past?
I'm-
Goddamn.
Berserker, so oh shit. I really need an anti-freeze flask.
Okay, well there's Alira. Can't do anything with her. I need to open the locked pass. I'm guessing it's not in this direction.
Which quest are you doing?
The way forward. The one to open
Oh.
the forest thing. They just finished up the
And-
chamber. It's a little further up. But it's one where, like, you know, Piety's like, hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm locking up the forest. Because I can do that, lullaby.
Yeah. Yeah, the first like 4 acts really haven't changed. They streamlined Act 3 a little bit.
Yeah, that one
So
was
the what was it? The warehouse. I think that was it. They got rid of the warehouse map.
You mean the one where you're going through Piety's, like, lab? Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. The,
It's like...
In town. And you gotta go through all them. Good, that one was the worst.
And, like, there's that side quest to find all the statue things.
Yeah, the busts.
Yeah, in the sewers. The sewers is now one zone. You don't leave the sewers to find those. So instead of going to one sewers, then you go to a different zone, you find another sewers, you go upstairs to the warehouse or whatever, and then like go to a different zone, then go back down to the sewers. This is all
right.
You go from the slums to the sewers.
Hey, Saya. Sorry.
And then
well, it's good that they made it one zone too, because that's like that was one of the most annoying things too. I did it once, like for the like get the experience for it, but I never did it again really. Oh, thanks for the follow, Saya. Appreciate it. Sorry, go ahead.
I think you get a Essos point for that one.
Yeah. It might be. Oh, thank you for the follow, too. Or the host, rather. That one. Coffee hasn't taken effect yet. Alright, I gotta go straight down and get some more elemental damage. Because this thing is just pure 100% cold damage. Still nothing good on the one-hand front, huh?
High Piety, the evil version.
Alright.
Wasn't she always evil?
Hey, loading.
Well, now she's like corrupted.
Yeah. Is she back in the other?
No.
No.
We were making bets to see how often we'd fight her again.
Yeah, right?
I was actually disappointed.
Yeah.
It's me again! I bet you thought I died earlier. God damn it, Piety.
I was expecting a for fuck's sakes, just kill me already.
Please! I don't want to be this anymore.
Like fucking Rick and Morty, existence is pain.
What is my purpose? You're supposed to keep coming back in Acts 5 through 10. Oh god! Turns out I've never really watched an episode of Rick and Morty. Like, maybe one.
But the memes...
Meme show about memes. It's the Seinfeld of memes.
Our cartoon show is actually pretty brutal.
Loading, what are you running?
Oh, sorry, I haven't answered. What?
What are you running in Path?
Currently, Elemental, Blade Vortex.
Yeah, okay,
Back
it was
build.
Blade Vortex, that's what I thought. I'm rocking a Frostblade build.
Mm.
You said, so far, nothing's touched me.
Yeah, I mean, wait till you get to post-act 5 bosses.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what Zev said. At that point, it's just mechanically...
No, even then, like, fucking, hope you like fucking Malachi V2. Basically the same amount of space. Actually, less space.
Oh boy.
Like,
Malachi the first time around was just a Zap Brannigan fight.
Yeah, they have that. The
just keep
last
dying.
boss is very much like that. There's a joke on Reddit, it's like the starter kit for that fight, and it's like, you've died like 300 times.
Rip hardcore. How to rip in hardcore. Fight Act 10 boss.
Pretty much. Yeah, if anyone does Act 10 hardcore, I mean, hats off to you.
I mean, people have already done it, but they basically cheesed it and it was like, okay, the mechanic's happening, I'm gonna port to town and wait till it's over.
I mean, technically it counts. Technically, know, might be kind of a bitch too. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck this boss is really 100% about, but still, I stand by my knee-jerk assumption.
It's actually kind of a rip-off of the D3. Who's the boss of the sand place? That demon?
Dominus?
No,
No.
the demon in D3.
Fuck.
What's his face?
Asmodan.
Asmodunk. Basically the
Not
Asmodan
D3. That's like D. Like
No, it wasn't Asmo.
no, Asmo wasn't in Diablo 3. You're thinking like Magna.
Oh,
like-
he's thinking of the fat dude. That's
Oh,
Princess.
Gom.
Yeah.
Asmo
Yeah.
Dunk. Yeah. Yeah, you're thinking of Gom.
Yeah.
No, is that the one with the platform?
No, it's the one where like
The
you
one-
have to dodge a bunch
yep.
of shit, and then V2, like, well, part 1 was like kill a bunch of snakes.
Oh,
then,
oh,
like,
the dude in the yeah, shit.
Yeah,
Sand
that
place.
used to be the prince, and it turns out he's the like King of Lies or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember
Yeah,
his
him.
name.
It's basically that fight. Like, there's meteors fucking everywhere. He sweeps across the thing.
Belial. It was Belial.
Belial,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine that fight, but with like 1/3 the platform space.
He was leading the army. Oh, Asmodan was leading the army in the part before High Heavens? I didn't... Listen, if I ain't
Yeah.
kill him, I ain't worried about it.
He's apparently streaming.
I am.
No. Yeah. It's Wedge.
Did we kill Asmodan? I don't think we killed Asmodan in Diablo 3.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that. Of course, I only did the story twice. Here, Katarina. I like Katarina.
Really?
Mainly I just like hearing Katarina talk. Yeah, I think that's going to change it. A lot more armor. Evasion is kind of dicks at the moment, from what I'm told. 8 seconds. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I have to go back to the forest encampment. Ugh. It's a good thing I got all these portal scrolls that I held on to, because I'd teleport around more than a fucking Bubble Hearth Paladin. Alright, there, I did it. Definitely need the faster attacks.
Piety would have concurred. Keep your light.
Do I need the elemental? Hey, Storm. We're in Discord. Do y'all want to hop over to the ICC Discord?
Sure.
Alright, hang on.
Charge.
Da-da-da-da.
Hello.
Wow, we got everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, because the streaming motherfuckers have their own private Discord without us.
It's not private.
Private.
I know what it is.
I actually was in it once and I left it because I didn't think we were doing anything.
I have been part of it for years now.
Yours.
Yours. Yar.
Yarr.
Well, it's like a Discord anyway.
Do what?
I was just curious how old Discord was. Does it feel like
A
it's
couple
been out
years.
for
I'd
years?
say it's been a couple years. I remember finding it when I was in Alabama, and that was
Yeah.
a little over a year and a half. So I'd say it's about 2-3 years old.
Mhm.
It was around for a little while before I found it.
Yeah.
I found it
2
randomly.
years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Cause like Tony introduced me to it, and it was just like, oh my god, this is so much better than fucking like,
Skype or anything.
yeah. Of course, before that we were doing Skype, but
Yeah.
The TeamSpeak.
Fuck you. Yeah, but Ventrilo, right?
yeah, it was Vent, and then
And then it was.
But IRC.
Yo, I used IRC. Fuck you. I miss IRCs.
But ICQ.
I never used ICQ.
It was
Oh,
basically
God.
IRC, but
It's
like,
just
yeah.
Yeah, and then you had like AIM, which was like, I never really used AIM.
That was out before I was born.
Like, yeah, I never used AIM that much.
Does that make you feel old?
Not really.
Makes me feel old. Shit, that was my first browser is AOL. We got like discs in the mail.
Hell yeah, we used AOL. My dad had a thing to MSN. Like, that was really my first use of the internet. It was like, he had MSN. It was, when they were just a provider, an ISP. Yeah, that was a while ago. Leap Slam, what's the other
I
one?
think
Strike.
maybe that was out when I was little. I don't remember.
I mean, I was maybe like 8, 9. So, you were alive,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, kinda, maybe.
It sort of existed.
I sort of.
We all
I
sort
might
of
have been in a
existed.
valley at a time, but you know,
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is.
I was there.
We all sort of existed.
I was waiting to come out, but
There you go. It works. What am I looking for here? Molten Strike. Fucking hell.
when you were 8, I was like, what, 5?
Give or take. Give or take, yeah.
Cause you're what, 28 now?
29.
Okay, so I was. Can't do the math.
Yeah, we're not mathing right now.
It's 4 or 5.
Let's see. Yeah, I need to put those in like a whole different tab. This is shit I'm actually going to use with this build. And then I'll forget it maybe 30 seconds later and be like, I got all these fucking gems and now they're not there. Where did all my shit go? Because I have the memory of a fucking 10-year-old.
Do you want the southern of where it is, or do you want me to tell you that it's in your thing? I can give you the southern version of that.
How-
Every
Yonder? Is it yonder? I bet it's yonder.
no,
On over
Okay.
there.
like I used to be like, ask my dad where he was going or what he was doing, and he'd be like, up a hog's ass to get a bucket of lard.
Well, that's
So
okay.
you know dad's sayings though.
Yeah.
You remember though.
Anyways.
Them
Yeah,
southern,
used it.
yeah, them southern saying.
I was,
The
in the
whole-
south, I was in the south long enough. I think I caught a couple seconds.
Well, you remember that too, like
Yeah.
there at the beginning. Yeah, it was like you had to shit in the creek for a week to keep from setting your ass on fire when you ate something spicy.
Tell your babies. Only thing that makes me shit for a week is fucking Chick-fil-A. It does. It's a 50-50. It's like the Reddit 50-50. It's either going to be great or it's going to be shit. Which, by the way, if you've never been to the Reddit 50-50 subreddit, go. Play that game. Take the chance. It
I've
could
been
be a
there.
pile of kittens, it could be a box full of cute kittens, or it could be that same box getting run over by a semi-truck.
Oh my god, no.
That's why it's a 50-50.
Mm-mm.
Now, usually if it's anything like that, they'll take it off, but it's like, they make it sound like the worst fucking thing. 9 times out of 10, it's the cute kittens in a box. Without the semi.
I'm okay with the kid.
See, I never got the point of that subreddit because a lot of them were like, picture of flowers or a guy getting beheaded, and it's like, I don't want to see a picture of flowers that bad to risk the other one.
To risk the chance of, like, a guy getting beheaded, yeah.
It's just like, yeah, that's a pointless subreddit for me.
Thanks, Reddit.
Thanks, Reddit. Listen, for all the weird shit they got going on there, there's still the Florida Man subreddit. So,
Florida Man is the hero we need.
Florida Man is the hero he thinks he is.
He is the hero we need and the one we deserve.
Florida Man, able to take nosefuls of meth in a single bound.
Oh, so he's from Sarasota?
Yeah, see? The origin story's already being built. Marvel will have an Origins film out in no time. Wouldn't that be some shit, like, if someone made a Florida Man, like,
Like somebody official, not like some dude.
No, I'd be down for some like little like joke studio to make like the Florida Man origins. Like
I'll help since
Right.
I lived in Sarasota. So.
yeah, that would be great. It would be like the Dark Knight Rises, only the Florida Man
Florida
eats
Man.
someone. Oh,
And it has to be a hobo.
has to be a hobo. He has to start out from hobo beginnings.
No. The guy he eats has to
As
be a
has
hobo.
to be a hobo. Oh, he's
yeah,
doing a
on the
service
side of the
then.
highway.
Of course.
Where I'm thinking if they're
Payback.
just filming The Walking Dead,
Yeah,
it was actually real.
I'm telling you.
Fuck.
But yeah, it needs to be a.
What I want somebody to find out sometime in the future is some Florida man, da-da-da, like gets bit by somebody, thinks he's a zombie, and starts trying to eat people.
No, that's just bath salts.
What if he? Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing. What if he suddenly becomes the villain, though, in like this weird twist?
Florida man's not the villain.
Alright, M. Night Shyamalan.
Who would
I'm just
be
saying.
Florida Man's arch nemesis?
The police. You think tasing Florida Man will do
Florida-ized
anything? No, you anger him.
I thought the only hero in this story was the person writing the article.
He's the one that got away. He or
The-
she.
The only thing that shocking the fucking Florida man will do is make him shoot lightning. bolts
Yeah,
out of
right?
his Cock.
Or it could be like the Atlanta Mall
So-
cop, though, where if you tase him, he might fall like a sack of fucking potatoes. If you've never seen that video, oh my god. I'll give like I guess a synopsis if you've never seen it. Like it's a body cam of this Atlanta like mall, like a strip mall cop, like a security guard. And there's this like these kids are out there like screaming and throwing shit. So he says, "Hey guys, you know, knock it off." So the mother comes up and starts throwing a shit fit, like all up in his face, pushing him, all that. So he says, "Well, y'all gotta go." So he escorts them outside. They're still up there running their mouths. He's like, "Listen, just don't come back." And all this is I mean, they're all very handling it the wrong way, but so she starts again getting pissed, her and her friends now. And then like she gets all up and starts assaulting him, like punching him and shit. So he pulls out a taser, said, "I will tase you if you keep this shit up." And she rushes him and he bop! She stiffens up and falls the fuck over again like a sack of potatoes. I mean, like you pushed over a mannequin in a mall. It was fantastic in a way. And then like the husband starts walking up, and he's like, "I'll get you too. Y'all need to fucking go." It's a good video.
I understand if he was being a dick about it, but he really wasn't.
It really wasn't. Like, she assaulted him like twice before he pulled out the taser. I mean, you kind of lose at that point.
It also reminds you that tasers very fun.
Tasers are fun?
Unless you have like a heart problem.
Yeah,
then
right?
Not so fun.
Like, listen, if you got a pacemaker, just roll up into the MRI machine. We'll make it
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wasn't there an episode of House that did that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, gave someone an MRI even though they had, like, metal chunks or some shit in their body?
Yeah, it was the rodeo guy.
Oh, okay.
Because he had broken like every bone in his body from being in the rodeo. And man was just like turning the machine off. And all you seen was his fucking skin burning where it was trying to pull all the metal out of him. I was just like,
I thought
oh
it was
my
like
God.
a prisoner with like a prison.
Yeah, it was a
It was a
Oh,
prison
it was a
tattoo,
prison.
yeah.
I was just like, fuck.
Like, well, that's not good.
You think they put him through a metal detector first?
Well,
That doesn't make sense to the story.
like with me,
It's not good storytelling if you find that shit out beforehand.
yeah. Like I
Apparently,
had
the
to
number
carry
one
guard.
cause of MRI deaths is someone fucking forgets to leave an oxygen tank inside the fucking room and turn it.
Yeah,
I heard
that's
that somewhere.
I've been inside an MRI. You know, I've had an MRI. They're not
Yeah.
fun. No, I kind of
They're
felt
not.
like filling in a Twinkie.
Yep, pretty much.
And they're like, well, you're going to be in here for a couple of minutes. I was like, you've only got a couple of minutes before I start tearing this motherfucker apart from the inside.
Like, even with me now, because I have Smith, they can only, like, do that to me for, like, 10 minutes. They pull me out, I have to sit there for 15, and they put me back in for 10 minutes. So if
It's
they're
like
doing...
it's like a cake.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, we gotta, you know, let you sit for a few minutes before we bake you some more.
Yeah.
Like, alright.
But when they did it, they're like, do you want an open one or you want a closed one? They're like, the closed one's going to be more accurate for what's going on. This is when I fucked up my back. I was like, well, the closed one's going to do better. And they're like, okay. And then I saw how small it was, and I was like, can I take it back? They're like, no, afraid not. Like, oh. Man, that sucked.
I don't mind the whole claustrophobic thing as much. Like, that doesn't bother me. It's when they decide that they want to do contrast.
Oh god, yeah. I have to be careful with that. They had to pre-game my ass for it because it's made out of stuff that's made from shellfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Well,
gave
no,
me
I
any
just
of that
don't like
stuff.
anything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like syringes or IVs or anything like that. So
That's right, you don't like needles, yeah.
I'll get in your fucking tube. You can leave me in there for a
I'll
fucking hour.
get
I'll
in your
go to fucking
magnet
sleep.
tube, lady, but... Well, when
Give
they
me a
gave...
whole my earrings and I'll fucking go in there. It's
when they
fine.
gave me my cortisone shot, because I pulled my lumbar, so it's like right there at my spine. They're like, well, they're doing their whole pre-examination thing, and they're like, are you allergic to general anesthetic? I'd never had general anesthetic, so my immediate, you know me, I said, well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? And she just stares at me, I'm like, I don't know, lady. Like, I don't have, as far as I'm aware of, I have no allergies. Right?
That's a blessing.
It really is. My brother got all, but I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? She just stares me down. I was like, I not that I'm aware of. Like, all right, but, and it was funny because, you know, they mark where they're gonna do their thing and all that. And I see this giant fucking needle come out. I was like, no, that's cool. No, I'll just be crippled. I'm good. I'm good. No. And they're like, and then they put it in, and they're like, well, don't move. And I was like, well, you have a needle jabbed in my fucking back. How can I? They're like, well, if we fuck this up, you're paralyzed. Why? Why?
On the plus side, you'll have
that's a-
aesthetic.
Yeah. On the plus side, I had general anesthetic. Didn't stop me from freaking the hell out, though.
This is very generally permanent at this point.
Or they're like, well, we can either give you a cortisone shot, or we can like file down the disc or whatever, something to make it stop. I was like, no, just give me the fucking shot.
File down the disc. Isn't the disc like
Not the disc, but the thing that was
Vertebrae.
pushing. Yeah,
But
I
you
forget
don't
what
want-
it was. It was like 8 years ago.
Talking to the one that has really bad spinal problems?
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't quite down for that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the disc is actually a jelly thing. It was a vertebrae. My bad. Yeah, because that sounds like a
How
really.
fucked are your discs that they're able
They're
to file
fucking
them
hardened.
down?
They're fucking
Dude.
hardened monstrosities.
It
at that
depends
point.
on, like, mine are rocks. Literally.
Yeah, well, you've got fucking spider shit on your spine, don't you?
Yeah, I did. They took that off, but, like, the disc themselves,
Yeah.
because I have, like, the, oh fuck, what do you call it? Degenerative disc disease.
Yeah.
And where I had that car wreck, like the lower lumbar, in between them are literally, it looks like pebbles.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
my discs
Just
are
so
now,
worn
yeah.
down, yeah.
Yep, it's
That's
pebbles.
rough.
It's, yeah. And like, it's going all the way up to my spine. That's the reason they want me to have neck surgery. But I'm like, I'm not sure about them peeling, you know, cutting half my throat and peeling it back there on my shoulder there. To do
That's
that.
what my mom, she they told her she needed something for her neck before they put the plate and all that in. But they would have to, where it's actually at is right behind. They would literally have to open my mom up from the front, crack open the rib cage, take out her heart, and then do the surgery there. And Mom was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think I want you to mess with my heart. I was like, that's a smart thing.
Yeah, like with mine, they've got to cut like part of my throat, peel it back, and then mess with my neck and put a plate in, bolt it down, and then put it back. They're like, yeah, when you wake up, we have to have a speech therapist come talk to you and stuff to make sure that you can still swallow and stuff. I'm like,
You know, I'm not down with that.
You're not down with the sickness?
no. And then he's like,
Yeah, there's gonna be
that's
some
just so
sickness.
it doesn't get worse. I'm
Oh,
like,
I thought that-
good.
I thought that baby was in the blender.
What?
I was about to say, that's horrible.
I have to say, like, one thing I love about this conversation is all of the being all like, oh no, this is so horrible. I'm sitting here like, that's very interesting, actually. I would
It's interesting, but
like to see this done.
like, yeah, it can be very interesting, but it can also suck massive.
If I had to
dick,
have the next surgery, you want me to get him to tape it for you, Mama?
right?
I mean, can I help?
What do you mean?
Do
Can
you
you
wanna help?
Can I file down one of Aliak's discs?
No.
No,
You can watch him cut my throat, though.
that sounds like there's a whole different site for that type of shit.
I know, right? You can watch him peel back my neck.
Ugh, stop.
I know.
Still very interesting though.
Oh yeah, it
They'll
can be
tape
interesting.
it for you if you want. I can get them to tape it.
Stop.
So I've actually performed armies before, so no, I'm good with that. I know what it's like.
I'll come make sure they're doing it right. I'll be asleep.
Yeah, right? Like no one's gonna be
Honestly,
awake. Like,
I'll
what
be
you
out.
doing? You peeling back my?
So you do know my expertise happens to be opening your throat so I can put a straw in it, right? I don't know how I'm gonna help out with this.
Just watch and make
also-
sure they don't fuck
I
up.
also don't fix it on the back end either.
Duct tape. Duct tape that bitch.
That's honestly God what we do.
Oh shit.
Make sure they duct tape me back right, okay? Tell them to add some like robot parts in there.
Right?
I'm okay with that. I mean, hell, if I was
Listen,
gonna
I know
go-
we're doing neck surgery and all, but can we give this bitch some robotic legs? Like, get,
Yeah, I
like,
know, right?
can we make her look like a battle bot? Can we put some like tank treads?
When I finish making like robotic prosthetics that work, you can be my experimenter.
No. Here's the thing: if I ever wake up and I hear the words "Let's make this motherfucker a battle bot," I'm down. Absolutely. I want to be a Terminator.
I know, like if they ever come up with the shit to like help with my spine, I'll be the first one to fucking sign up. It's like, make me a fucking robot. I'm okay with
I'm
that.
down. Dump my ass in a fucking AI. I'm down. I'll be GLaDOS.
Oh no, by the time they get to that, they're not going to actually put your brain into the computer, the
Just
Android.
download your.
It's going to be, no. Your brain's going to be in a jar somewhere. They're going to have little, you're going to read the electro waves, like an ECG off of it. And you'll control it remotely.
Awesome.
That still sounds pretty bitchin'.
I know.
Until the power goes out in the building that's housing your brain.
Until the nuclear war devours us all. I want to be a
Somebody adds little
cyborg
bit too
too.
much
Yeah.
salt to the jar.
Yeah, I want to be a cyborg. Fuck yeah. I'm down.
Right side, your body would be disposable. You could also, like, the rich would have multiple bodies in multiple places. You just change which one is connected to. Travel? Fuck travel. You
just hop
have
into it.
something else and then
You
another
just kind of
location.
quantum leap into like a it's
much.
jump clones from EVE Online.
It's not quantum. Well, I guess it's quantum,
not-
but it's
yeah.
internet.
Internet, yeah, it's jump clones from EVE Online. That's precisely what it is. Where if you don't want to go flying all the place, you just hop into a fucking jump clone.
Yeah, because you can already use, like, they've already used network to transfer the brainwaves from, like, a monkey to a robot.
Did that robot also throw poo?
That monkey, the robot walked, and the monkey got bananas for it.
More bananas.
Wait. So if
I
I
like where
walk,
this is going. I
will
really
get
like bananas.
And the funny thing is, as adaptable as the brain is, like, you know, the signals in your brain for walking. Eventually, even the monkey found out it doesn't actually have to walk itself to
It just has to.
transmit that same brainwave to the robot.
Oh, it
You
adapts.
can make
Yeah.
the robot Yeah, I can make the robot walk without it actually walking on the treadmill. So the monkey stopped walking and still kept getting bananas because it still kept making the robot walk.
Listen, the Google DeepMind AI has taught itself to fucking walk. And AI knows how to fucking walk. Meanwhile, there's people I see in a Walmart that can't figure out how to waddle correctly.
Problem is going to Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, that is almost like, I feel like I'm on Jack Hanna's fucking Animal Adventures when you go there at 3 in the morning. It's fantastic. I almost feel like I need a David Attenborough style voiceover whenever I go into there.
I went in there at 4 o'clock this past weekend, and there was like
It's
no
so
one in there
weird.
but yeah, there was like the only people that was in there was like the drunks and the druggies.
I've been to, when I was living in Pennsylvania, there was a 24-hour Wise that was open 24 hours, and it's so relaxing to go into a supermarket and
No one in there?
No one in there. You don't have any screaming kids. You don't have like 4,500 fucking people and 2 registers open. There's just
Exactly.
one dude and a book and no one else. You can go around. You can do whatever the fuck you want in that fucking store, right? You can go in there, like have a couple cookies, have a a thing of grapes, make a sandwich. No one gives a shit.
Nope. Hell, like if they're baking, like because they bake stuff in the morning.
The early
first.
morning, yeah.
Yeah.
First shift.
Hell, they'll offer you
There you
some.
go.
Well, when
And
I
it's-
did it, they didn't have they didn't open up the bakery. This was like 2:30 in the morning, so they just had like someone running the non-automated, the non-automated register. I'd go over there because fuck it. Fuck it. They gotta have someone to talk to. It's 2:30 in the fucking morning. They're bored out of their fucking minds.
Yeah.
So at the place I used, that used to be near my home, like you didn't have to worry about that. There was like aside from like the stock workers, all you really had to do is like just wait. They just eventually appear for you.
Yeah, yeah.
And like all the people that are there are like, because it's first thing in the morning, so they're really nice.
They're
'cause they
super
haven't-
nice. Because here's the
Yeah.
thing, they haven't been beaten down by people yet.
Yep. And because I went in there to like get a bathing suit and stuff, and I was like, well, I haven't been able to swim for like the past 2 years really very much, and I've lost like 40 pounds. One was like, well, here we'll do this, and like she went and got like different ones and was like helping us and like
Yeah.
helped me find it and everything, and she's like, here you go, sweetheart.
Yeah,
And
'cause
I
they're
was just like,
they either hardly see people during their day, and they just haven't been beaten down by the general people coming in at 8 o'clock demanding that you find new Danishes in the back.
yeah, they were sweet.
You have to
as
imagine, like, I can't imagine what it's like working at that hour though. At least not like at a place like that.
Yeah,
It's
interesting. I would
it's
imagine.
yeah, because I worked third shift at Walgreens,
Oh man.
so I was there. Yeah.
Now at
and it
Walgreens,
was pretty
I
calm.
only did that once. Never at a Walgreens.
You know what
The
really
only
gets me?
time I worked third shift was at the casino. It was
Oh.
like midnight to 8 a.m.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, when all the fucking people in the fucking machines like fill their fucking beer cups full of their fucking cigarettes and then like knock them on
Yeah.
the floor.
Oh god, that smells awful.
Yeah.
It does.
It really does. Like, I mean, cigarette smoke, especially stale after a while, and I mean, this is coming from someone that smoked. And, it's awful, but when you add it to, like, beer or, like, even water, holy
It's rough.
shit, it stinks. It's like, good god.
Yeah, cleaning a fucking casino is not fun.
Very fun to work out at night. The hospital.
The
Done that too.
I think the hell, but I mean most casinos don't allow smoking anymore.
This is
Not now.
Alabama.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
was gonna-
Alabama. They still allow fucking segregation, so. Turns out the black slots don't pay out as much as the white slots.
Ha!
This is the place that builds casino after casino and then realizes, like, oh, well, we can't balance a bunch of fucking budget, so we're going to take it out of the general education fund. But a lottery is fucking heresy to the Bible.
Hey, Mala, can you invite to the guild?
I don't reckon so.
Where the fuck am I going?
I mean, so I'm gonna have to log in.
What kind of name do they have if their first thing is please don't report the name?
What?
It's
Because
right
her
behind
shaman duck butt and it got reported.
Yeah, someone recorded duck butt and they turned it off. I'd make it right back. Fuck them. Like, listen, you can't have duck butt, but you'll allow like XX Illidank 1990. Come on. Some fucking RP purist like got their panties in a wad.
I think it's more than a headbutt.
I've seen worse shit. I've seen ass in people's names, and then people are like, "No, it's cool," but duck butt now.
I don't think they report for non-RP names anymore.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think the Oh, you can?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
And that's what happened. Because she was, well, like, what, level 1 something. She was up there.
Oh, like 100 something, not 1.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, like 109 or some shit like that, I thought.
I mean, I'm just kind of surprised nobody's reported duck.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not... Someone got their panties in a fucking wad, and they're like, no, this is ruining my immersion. Like, go to your fucking house in ERP somewhere else, then.
It is kind of silly that, like, character names ruin immersion. It's like, shouldn't you cut those off because your character was anyway?
My name is I'm Your Damn Grandma. Yeah. Hey, if it hasn't gotten reported yet, go for it. Fuck it. I mean, I have an RP legitimate name. I just don't RP. Like, most people are going to be like, well, you shouldn't have been on an RP server anyway. Counterpoint, fuck you. Counterpoint, the majority of people in that fucking server aren't bad. Just turns out the shit posters are the loudest ones.
Of course, but the shit post is always loud. You know, the main reason why Chicago got reported was because of dick butts.
But it was duck butt. Truck nuts didn't get reported.
I still don't know how.
Because no one reported it. That's all it is.
My guess is that Syndra can be very cheeky. And she's pissed someone off, one of the RPers off.
Yeah, that's, like I said,
her.
one of the RPers got their panties in a wad and said, hey, can you do like /report duck butt?
And it's not a bad thing, because I love her to death. I love when she gets cheeky, because she gets sassy. But some of those really uptight fucking gotta stick up their ass RPers.
I bet they're in a fucking house guild too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All 9,000 of them.
It's a mansion guild?
It's a mansion guild. Yeah, what happened if all the house guilds came together? Like, would that just be a neighborhood?
Oh, they would all just devour each other.
It'd be
They
fucking
would,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones up in
Kingdom
that.
be-
starts, yeah.
Yeah.
Guild.
It'd be like Game of Thrones, but with farts.
What?
So good.
Why are you against house guilds? I'm not against house guilds. I'm against the fuckers that run them.
Who are you talking to?
I got a restream. I've got 3 chats. I streamed simultaneously to 3. Yeah, it's because Truck Nuts didn't piss some sensitive little kid off. Exactly. Yeah, no, I streamed to YouTube, Twitch, and Beam. Or I guess it's Mixer now, since Microsoft decided they wanted it on the ground floor of that shit. Yeah, delay's great. Am I supposed to be here? No, this was a thing. I don't think I was. Yeah, it's like a 30-second delay standard. But no, it's the one thing that pissed me off about... about the what?
You guilty as cheesy pizza after all this.
Watch it get reported. What? Tell her to start running a counter.
I'm reporting this shit right now.
I would find a way to break your neck via the internet. But meanwhile now, I swear to God, if you took just one person from like the Illidan server and plopped them in Wormrest, oh my God. Like any of those weird names. They would get fucking...
Oh, they have... Look at one of the main raiders. His name is fucking Sloot, which is slut.
Sloop.
I mean,
No, it is Swedish for the end. Fin. Sloot.
Sloop.
So Swedish slut, gotcha.
the best kind of slut.
You like IKEA. But no, that's what like most RP servers like. When we got into Warm Rest, it was actually pretty fucking tolerable. Now, I don't know.
That's because most of the RPs are gone now.
I hate when people report others for something completely unrelated to what made them upset in the first place just to get them banned. Yeah.
Like me, like I do RP occasionally, and
Yeah.
I mean, like I tend to let most people do their own thing because who am I to fucking judge what they do? It's their $15. Let them do what they want. That's how I am.
Like, if I don't like the way they roleplay, I just don't
You
roleplay
just
with
don't.
them.
Exactly.
That's it.
You just walk away like, guess you're a dick, bye.
But they're bringing down the property value, dude.
No, they're not.
No, they're elves, they're not black.
Oh, that's not racist at all.
You know, actually, the way that the fucking property things do, yeah, it's actually really fucking racist and shitty. My mom does property management. But, yeah, I mean, and the funny thing about it, too, is if you look at the distribution of character races, I forget what it was, WoW Census, or I think it was WoW Census, did the, did a makeup of all the races, active characters, per server. Wormrest is like 58% Blood Elf? Like, what?
Well, again, like,
I'm surprised it's that low.
well, yeah, because if you think about it, both factions, if anybody wants to play on Horde, but they
elf, and I
want
take no
a
offense.
if they want to play anything that's even remotely close to a human, all the other races are very out there.
What are you fucking
You're
You
talking
know,
about?
the trolls hunch. There are other different colors. You have the Tauren. You have the goblins who are short. The elves are the blood elves are very close to humans, so they pull in, as far as the Horde goes, the elf crowd and the human crowd.
And the people that want a pretty race.
Pretty much.
They still want to play Horde.
I'm an elf and I take no offense to that. Well,
I'm a blood elf, and I'm saying it out damn right.
Look,
I
one
play
day-
blood elf because I liked how they look.
Watch
No,
Blizzard do-
Tony will play an Ellen, but he won't play a blood elf.
again, it's the only race that can play ninja.
Yeah, sure.
I played a blood elf because it was the only race that could play paladin up until they brought back the Tauren. Then I immediately changed. Did I not? Now, if they said, "Hey, the Popori can be ninjas," fuck yeah, we're rolling another one. I mean, that's just the way it is. Just like if they said, "Hey, like you can make gunners be something other than like high elf females." All right.
I don't know. It's just every time I see people hating on blood elves, it's like they're fucking goddamn hipsters.
I love
too
them.
popular for me. They're too pretty. Everyone wants them because they're fucking pretty. So fucking
I liked them because they were tiny and they were
I hate it
elves.
because people play them like fucking dickheads.
then don't play yours like a dickhead.
The whole fucking RP community in that server is gone to shit.
It's bitch shit, honey. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
You don't even roleplay though.
I
so it
don't
doesn't
know,
even-
but I have to fucking hear it
See?
all day long. That's why I quit the fucking game too. The whole community's gone to fucking shit.
It's been fucking shit. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean compared to what it was when we started. Shit, I remember we were in Twisting Nether. That was a shitstorm.
yeah, no.
That was a hard shitstorm.
Well, it's summer too. It'll calm
Yeah,
down.
summer's the fucking worst for gaming.
It'll calm down again once.
Once the kids go back to fucking school, yeah.
I love it though. Maintenance was here for less than 5 minutes. Oh, your dryer's broke. Oh yeah, it was actually just the knob.
That's
I
happening.
fixed that. He just duct taped it back on.
I think you just replaced it with a new one. It's just
Hey, you know, it could be a lot worse. Our fucking, the element in our oven fucking snapped the other day.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, we can get a new one, it's not a problem, but we're just like, we were cooking the lasagna, and it's like, what the fuck, why is this still frozen? We look over the elements, fucking snap. Like, And you don't know until an hour and a half later when you're expecting lasagna and you get a brick of cold frozen noodles.
A frozen noodle. Like you try to bite into it, it's like
Oh, we just pulled it out. It's like, that's so cold. Something's wrong. I mean, shit happens. It's,
throw it on the grill.
We actually put it in the toaster oven. Like, we have this big toaster oven. We just toss it in there for a little while and put it on low for a while. I mean, we had
That's
to
a
eat
damn
something
big
else because
toaster
it was like, we had to eat something else because it was like, you know, it was like 7:30. We're all fucking hungry.
You know, if you cook lasagna,
Microwave it.
It was in a, it's already in a tin, like a metal
What was the
pan.
Stouffer's
Yes,
lasagna?
it's
I know,
Stouffer's, yeah. So you can't exactly just microwave it unless you want the fire. I say the fire in both capital letters because that's what would happen. Just the fire.
It's microwave oven for a reason.
But
Anybody
yeah,
want to do some mythics?
we just put it up there in the oven.
I bet Mala wants to do mythics with you. You know you want to do mythics, Mala.
no. What benefit do I get out of this?
Gear? Punk?
How does that benefit me?
Because it makes you hit
Because it
things
gets
harder.
you fucking. It's because it's mythics, and you need the shit. You need the gold, and you need the fucking
Yeah,
order
you need-
resources and shit to do.
You need the order resources, you need the fucking artifact
You need
resources.
the gold for your seals. You need the order resources for your shields. Shut the fuck up. Go do the mythics, because that's how the game wants you to do it. Grind it out, bitch, like a Korean MMO.
Not
You're
really, is finding the gear in the first place isn't the bad part, isn't what makes it like fucking grinding. It's the fact that you have to replace that gear, replace that gear, replace that gear. Fucking Korean MMO, once you have it, you got it.
Hell, the grind time's probably about the same though.
No,
To get
per
up to like
piece,
where
no.
you need to go. Well, yeah, per piece, no. But to get to where you need to be,
No, because in WoW, you're never where you need to be.
that's how they
It's
keep it.
never ending. Yeah. Fucking Ragnarok, once you had your fucking gear, you had your fucking gear and you were good.
Oh god, farming cards. Farming cards.
Yep, and they weren't bound for characters. If you decide you want to change and you went from one caster to another, just send that shit over to the other one. Da 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 da.
Right? Except in WoW, when you touch it, it velcros to your fucking soul.
Soul.
It's just, you grab it, it's like, what? Like, oh, damn it, no. I touched it.
Alright, who's on? Oh, I see, Stormy, you don't want to. Fucking, like volunteering Mala, but no.
Stormy only has one heal button she needs, though, and that is Bird.
I don't need heals, I just need somebody to do damage. Arguably, me and Mala could two-man it if he can keep himself alive like Phil can. That's what fucking me and Phil were doing, running around fucking two-manning him.
Down his Warlock?
Yeah.
Maybe they should be Warlocks.
Why don't I want to do this?
Basically, you're being told you're going to two-man it.
I'm not making him do shit. I'm just saying that, like, if Stormy's worried that she only has one heal button, heals ain't the fucking problem.
No, I'm saying she only
I've
has
got-
one heal button. There's Bird.
That's all I need.
Press Bird to heal.
She could just, like, AFK follow me.
Every now and then, just click the Bird button.
Yeah. It's another reason why it's like, I think, you know, I should go back to Druid, and I think, Marjol doesn't need heals. If I was bored with healing back in fucking December, there's no way in hell I'm going
it
to.
hasn't gotten better.
No.
Let me go pee, and I'll go with you. And we'll drag Mala with us.
You don't have to come if you don't want to.
Oh, I
ain't
don't
making
mind.
him.
I gotta go
I don't
pee.
need him. It's an instant queue without him.
I'll be right back.
Cool.
This pyramid sucks.
So by the way, with all the fuckery going on, we never mentioned which mythic you're going to.
All
I
of
don't
them.
fucking know. All of them. Why not? If you have a
think-
preference,
You think
speak
you're
up.
doing one. Ah,
Do as many as you want to. One or all of them. Or none of them. I'm not your babysitter. I'm not going to sit there and hear you whine, trying to make you go. If you want to come, come. If you don't, don't. If there's a mythic you prefer, just let me know. Because like I said, I don't really... The only one I don't really care to do is fucking All of Valor.
ugh.
I'm so fucking tired of that one.
I don't think I've ever actually completed that one.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Maybe not this year, but I know you have last year.
No, I'm thinking of the other one, the Trial or whatever. Trial of Valor?
Is that the
You mean
raid?
the raid?
Is it a raid?
Halls of Valor is the one with that fucking Odin fight.
Okay, yeah, I've got him backwards then. The trial one is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I did
the trial one
trial on
wasn't
LFR once, and that's it. And that's only because like Doll really wanted to go. It's like whatever.
Yeah, we tried it as a guild, and it's like, well, that ain't happening.
I just wasn't interested. And it's like, no, I'm tired enough with Halls of Valor. I don't want to fucking do Trials of Valor.
Yeah, right.
And no, you keep that shit.
You can't
The
make
only thing I like about Halls of Valor is the whole fucking Shadow Priest.
Where you
nice,
can
like,
get.
ask him about Loken. Ask him about Loken. He fucking kills you mid-fight. He's dead. Okay.
He does.
You never heard about that? You know how Aluneth, the fucking arcane weapon, will speak to you? The Shadow Priest weapon will too. And while you're fighting Odin, like I don't know if this is still a thing, but it was before, where the Shadow would whisper you, the Shadow Daggers would whisper you mid-fight, and be like, hey, you need to ask Odin about Loken. And if you hover over him, you get like the little talk icon, you can. And there's an option there to actually ask him. And if you click the option to ask him about Loken, he gets pissed at you. It takes all of his anger out on you and just one-shots the fucking Shadow Priest and goes back to fighting.
Oh, that's a bad move. There we go. Music got kind of loud there. All right.
No, I need to switch my mouse out. Hold on.
Alright, this should be a fun little boss fight.
One.
I just got to the Pyramid Apex.
Oh.
I got lost on level 1.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Molly, did you want to come?
But he magically went AFK, so he
Right.
doesn't have the answer.
He just like left the
I already
house.
told him he doesn't have to come if he doesn't want to. All he has to say is no.
Where'd he go? There he is.
Is there one you prefer doing, Stormy?
I don't care. I don't like to do above like 5 or 6 though, I'll tell you that now.
I don't even have a key yet, so I was just doing a basic one for now. And then
Oh yeah.
I warn you though, the entire time I've had this guy, I have not had a key that is not either Karazhan, either of the Surmore dungeons, or that's it.
Quarter
That's
stars.
fine.
Quarter Stars, Arcway, or Upper or Lower Karazhan. That's the only keys I've ever done on this guy.
It's fine.
I'm not even kidding. It's fucking bullshit.
It's true.
So,
I'm kind of upset. I never did finish Karazhan.
I did the lower. I never did upper.
We got to the final boss and we never ended up killing him.
oh.
Someone
Well, I
may
mean,
be
I still
falling
need
off
to go
the
for the mountain this
thing.
week, so if you want to join in and do Karazhan.
Oh, I mean, I quit. Yeah,
Are
I'm
you-
done with
Okay.
WoW.
All of us are not playing Path of Exile. I think me and Sev are the only ones. I don't know about loading.
I'm pulling
We're
Yeah,
also
this
playing
big, like,
Terra
set
and a
shit
million
thing.
other games too. I mean,
Well, I mean, they want to know what else we were talking about. They're playing
Oh, right.
WoW.
you're talking to your streamers.
Yeah.
Or your whatever.
His imaginary friend.
Not imaginary.
They're real!
I mean, they're people.
I don't know. That's debatable.
Yeah. Everyone is just AI on the internet.
Mala, did you want to go?
No, I was listening to you guys, just letting you talk.
Well, quit being a pussy and man up and come.
It was quiet again.
Is that
Like I said, I'm not gonna fucking make him because I don't want to hear him fucking bitch the whole way.
Oh, he's gonna bitch either way, that's just Mala.
Yeah.
I know, but like it's easier to ignore him. If he's not.
It's like a channeling skill.
You channel bitch.
I need to do
God,
it.
God damn it.
What? Do you want to come? Yes, no. If you do come, you can't bid.
If you don't come,
That's
no, you
that's a
can't bitch either.
tall. That's
You have made peace with Allah.
I got chromatic out of it.
I wonder if any of these have any fucking world quests going on.
Because you were even talking to me about needing
Black Ripple.
artifact power. So
I need resources.
Where do you think you get them from, Mala?
Like these quests I've been doing.
Or mythic?
and from doing mythics.
You really get order resources from doing mythics?
I think you do.
I don't reckon you
You
do.
like killing bosses.
I thought you got artifact power, but
You get Blood of Sargeras from them, which you can turn in for order resources.
that's true. I'm heading to Blackroot Cold because it has a world quest for you get artifact power, and I need artifact power, so.
Okay.
And I kind of like Blackroot Cold. Other people don't, but fuck.
Black Cold's not bad. Now, it sucks when that one world quest is there for the assassin guy that likes to stun an entire room, because, lol, mechanics. Other than that, it's actually very solid dungeon. Damn it.
Ha! Come to Blackroot Cold. I can't talk.
Rare.
Yeah, come to Blackroot.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Blackroot Cold, yeah. Yes, you know, I could have flew there, but I forgot I could fly.
Yeah, so why are you asking me to go there if you have a mount?
Because you need to come here anyway.
I mean, here's the thing. Flip a coin. Do you want to go? Yes, no. If it comes up heads, go. If not, fuck it.
No, I'm already going. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like, you have the means for me to be lazy.
Come to Blackroot Cold, where I'll beat you.
That actually doesn't sound like a threat that much.
That's probably gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Y'all just take over where Mikey leaves off. I swear to God. God damn it.
You set yourself up, baby.
You kind of did.
I hate all of you.
Well,
No,
that's
you
standard. That's not the worst thing that's been said to me, like, today. So, I'll take it.
Okay.
What'd you say, Mala?
What's going on in your day?
Well, it's just not the worst thing that's been told to me today, that's all. Worst thing and the most standard thing I hear usually throughout my day is, I'm sorry, we're not hiring at this moment.
Do I need to fly and come get you, Mom?
I know the way to Blackroot from here.
Just fly to Bradensbrook. It's right there.
No.
You can't fly.
No, I mean on the flight point.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized Mama's character is female.
The shit I got.
Why is a fucking tank queuing up? Mother, do you not see we have a tank? Fighting Legolas instead. Go fuck yourself.
Legolas?
Legolas. That's what his name is. He's a hunter.
I go last.
Legolas, okay. Lol, I do it because I'm ironic. Where the fuck is the city? There it is.
Oh, if I do channel this way, I get to touch your butt.
Oh baby. That good old undead.
You get a different kind of
You're
feeling.
more like your face is in my butt. That's more than touching.
Well, listen, you can't. She can't get all the way up there, so she's got a motorboat, something. And I think there might be a specific type of site for that too.
Well enough the motorboat to be
Molly, okay? Do you need a napkin?
Sounds like
It's
it.
like, yeah, I've got that site
Same
favorite.
fucking whiskey at this point. Goddamn.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty
There,
bad.
I won't leave you out. There you go.
Like,
just
that's
like
not what
that.
I want to hear. Is Stormy apparently reverse voting on Marjol.
something something. What, Marshall?
What? I heard reverse farting, and I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah. I would do many things to Marjol, but that.
I mean, what is a river?
Yeah, how do you do that? Molly, you're the psychologist or whatever.
But voting somebody's ass would kind of do it.
I know your type, you know,
I don't think you.
always a place.
I hurt. My teeth hurt thinking about that.
I just
Did
gave
you
up.
already
I was
run
like,
off, woman?
Yeah.
Listen, if you ain't speed running, you ain't gonna be followed.
Look, I'm not taking damage, so fucking Death Knight. I don't give a damn. Marshall's like, yeah, this stuff, yeah, it tickles.
Gotta go.
The DPS are kind of hurting, but said I don't need heals. I can do this with a warlock because they can keep themselves healed too. But
This is Malo we're talking about.
that's why I didn't say Mala. That's why I said warlock.
Does he not count as a warlock?
I don't know. I just left it general.
Mala's Mala.
I.
Mala is his own special class.
Dirt block.
No, it's just his own
Fire.
special class.
Boomkin of all things.
Laser chicken.
Hey, laser chicken is silencing. I'm good with this.
How is balance this time around? I haven't seen anyone play fucking balance. Like, the only thing I ever see druids playing is Resto. Like, I've
Resto
not,
is so good.
like, I haven't seen anyone else playing, like, Feral, because apparently Feral got his fucking teeth taken out, and balance,
Early expansion, yeah.
and balance I hardly see. Like a niche class.
Well, balance has always been kind of. You
Yeah.
just don't see a lot of them here, and even when it's strong, you don't really see a lot of them.
Yeah, most people don't want to think about having to balance their fucking lunar and solar energy and shit. They just want to hit buttons until it's dead and move on to the next one.
That's how I play on my druid.
That's how
My
Paladin plays. Play whack-a-mole.
I play Boomkin. I don't play anything else.
Well, you can probably figure out how to manage your fucking energies too, the lunar and solar bullshit. Most people are like, listen, I press buttons and then shit doesn't die. This shit must be broken, please fix.
Yeah, I couldn't really get into.
I mained Boom back in Wrath.
Oh yeah, back in Wrath, Druid, like, you could play whatever you wanted and still get it decent. Like, you were alright.
The bad thing that was with Boomkin back then is it was really, really strong. So I had to let the tanks, like both of them, get like a good 30-second, 45-second start.
Yeah.
Because if I started off, I would crit like 5 times in a row, and that was it. The
Aggro.
boss would come to me. Yeah, I'd have to tank the boss halfway.
The boss
So
knew what
this
was up.
sucks. You can't grab the wraiths anymore. You used to be able to like pull
Oh,
them around. Yeah,
in that first boss.
yeah. You used to be able to death grip them and everything, but nope, not anymore. I decided
Oop,
that
shit.
was good.
That didn't sound good.
I died.
Rip.
It's okay. I saved everyone.
Alright,
Nobody.
5 boss.
Excuse me.
Good lord. Hell, I could almost tell what you had for lunch right there.
I haven't eaten yet. That was just coffee.
Oh Jesus.
Coffee burps. I want the coffee.
Make coffee.
I said I wanted it, so I'm gonna make it.
I want to make an alarm clock for you that just it makes coffee and like cooks bacon.
Well, there's an alarm clock that makes coffee.
There's an alarm clock that makes bacon too.
That sounds dangerous. That legit sounds
That
dangerous.
legit does sound dangerous. Once everything starts causing grease fires and shit. But no, there is. I want an alarm clock that cooks coffee and makes waffles. That would be nice.
Alright, we're in the tank.
Ooh, chaos.
If that's what you want, Tony, go get yourself a wife.
A what? I didn't hear what you said. What?
Something about getting a wife.
Yeah, good luck with that. Gotta find someone who's willing to put up with my brand of bullshit for longer than 5 seconds.
Okay, the little spider. That must have changed.
Wait, does that mean that me and Beffy are your wife? Because we put up with it for years.
Oh, Christ.
I am nobody's spouse, and I have never, like, it's
Yeah.
just a no. And even so, I would not be the wife. We used to joke on our old gaming group. C-Bar was the wife.
Yep.
I was the husband.
But then again, though, if we took the list of people who thought we were either dating, married, or anything like that, they'd probably be taller than both of us stacked.
That's how it is with me and any guy I hang out with. Like, when I was
Yeah.
working with John, the customers
Yeah.
would come in and think that, like, I was like, are you married? No.
No.
And we just kind of like, no, we're not married.
We're good. We're good. Oh, shit.
Dead.
No, I almost died.
Rock that.
Act 5,
What
boss
what
fight.
they need to make is a hat, but like you've got on one side you've got health flask, and on the other side you've got mana flask, and just be like, here's your
The
boss
drinky
prep.
hat?
Yeah, the drinky hat. But here's your Act 10 boss preparation kit.
I died again.
Oh, the hat didn't do anything.
Stop getting fisted, God.
Maybe
No,
that's,
that's
you can't help it.
that was Act 4.
Oh,
Act
wow.
5 is it's a bullet hell, get out of the way or you die, and I couldn't move fast enough.
Oh man, and I can't tell Ho to save my life.
It's actually a really interesting fight, it's just some of the mechanics are like, oh, you got hit and you're dead.
Oh, Huntmaster decided to go over here and echo everything. Good job.
Because he's a hunter.
I was like, what the fuck? Why am I getting nuked?
Right, like, why is everything fucking...
Why does everything pain forever?
Oh, I pulled her at the wrong
God damn
time.
it.
Fucking shit.
I died again.
I just want to make a hunter called Cast Barrage and just name him Cast Barrage on cooldown. Just so you know what you're getting into.
Stormy, why?
I may have. What the fuck? You wouldn't even know we're there when I went over.
They weren't. They'd come down, but if you get behind the pillar, then everybody LOSs them, and I'm stunned in this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool. It happens. I mean,
It's
it's
a
not
blood
like
knight.
any of this really fucking hurts, or like...
It's a Blood Knight with
fucking
10 million
basic with
% mastery. It's just
Oh
a death.
god, yeah. I've got 44 fucking mastery on this fucking character.
She
so
has a
every time I
Death
use
Strike.
Death Strike, the 44% of that healing from Death Strike is the fucking... it's bullshit.
It's so
I
good,
need
though.
other stats. It's...
What do you mean 1 HP Death Strike? It's like a free lay on hands, but you can use it a lot. It's bullshit.
But yeah, but my new gear has... I have lower haste, and Death Strike costs more than it did with the 4 set from, like, Nighthold, because I don't have the 4 set from POS yet.
Here's a question.
So it's just
Sorry.
like, huh.
No, go ahead.
It's cool. What?
I was just gonna mention in Path of Exile, this fucking crematorium looks like a fucking dungeon. Why would anyone? It looks like the same.
It's a new crematorium. That shit is really fucked up.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why do I have a fucking square over my head?
No idea where you are otherwise.
Don't
Look
do that.
for the Death Knight that has all the shit around her.
If you're not in front,
Whoa.
it's probably... Yeah, just don't be in front. That's a good way to do it.
See, what they need to do is start making friendly fire in this in WoW. Guarantee you, I'd death strike a motherfucker. Like, you're in my way. Sorry, guess you're gonna be healing me now.
That would actually be really fucking cool
That
if you
would
could
be.
friendly fire.
Mages
like have it,
would.
No, like have the Death Knight as the main tank, and the second tank just have somebody with a lot of fucking HP.
Let's get a paladin.
Just death strike him every now and again.
Yeah, just about. You want a fucking blood bag next to you? Just get a paladin, because it's like we can heal ourselves.
Or just get
That-
2 Death Knights and just have them do
It
it
would
to each
definitely
other.
make healing more fun. That's for damn sure.
Hell yeah. Just have them death strike each other over and over.
Yeah.
That would be more fun. Like, because I keep saying, like, why the hell would Dahl and Marshall really tank next to each other being a Death Knight and a Paladin? Like, I have a, like, realistically, they'd just be smacking each other along with the boss. And, I mean, of course. I keep telling him he would make such a good Death Knight. He just needs to, Dahl needs to come over to the dark side. Ah! That's barely looked around the fucking corner and it counted.
Barely, you say.
Barely. Oh, just enough.
Gonna segue that into bear puns. 'Cause I know someone likes those.
Oh, y'all have already, Oh. That's the world thing. Okay. Oops. I've actually never had this world quest here. Let me, oh, that's random. Okay, so turning him away doesn't really matter too much. I'm just gonna stand in the shit. I know you won't care. Considering I am doing all of my own healing anyway.
Literally, you take no damage. It's fine.
You should really make like a Death Knight subclass and just call it like Brick Shithouse. Like we are actually going to change it to what it is. Like, good on you. Winsor.
I need a drink, so here comes Derpy Bird.
Alright.
Again, she chuckles at damage. Where am I going?
Oh, it wasn't her I was worried about.
Yeah, I said I don't need a healer. The DPS do. That's why I can two-man this with a warlock, because a warlock can keep themselves alive.
Oh yeah, mana tap or life tap or whatever, whatever that heals him. I feel like I went the wrong
Guys, like,
direction.
stun him when he does that. I'm like, why? You're all ranged. Why the fuck do I need to stun him?
He's already standing still. Yeah.
And the boss, you know, he's like, stun the boss when he does. They stun that little fucking dude when he's like, why?
Why don't you just shut up and do your job? That's what I tell him.
You are beatific because you answer to no one. And that's why no one will miss you.
How? That did not get hit by that. Okay, it knocked me here in the fucking safe space.
Okay, bye.
God damn it, the last one got me.
Yeah.
Rip.
The hunter died.
As
And
is
he's
standard.
the one telling us that we need to fucking stun the thing.
Yeah, now he's probably gonna blame it on you. You didn't stun it, so I died.
Well, no, that thing's been dead.
Oh.
We just got up to the gauntlet.
Oh.
He died on the rocks below. To a
Rip.
thing that wasn't even a monster.
That requires basic, capabilities, and it's a hunter.
Right.
So when you just use the aspect of the fucking, whatever, and move faster, that way you can dodge the shit. Because, oh no, if you get stunned when you get hit, who the fuck cares? That's what the rocks do anyway.
Right.
Well, they actually nerfed that, which is actually kind of disappointing.
Oh, man, the hunters keep getting the fucking shafted.
They really do.
Ever since they took away that ability for us to, like, pilot our pets directly, it's just, like, hunter's not been the same since.
Yeah, the move faster pack thing, it's a cooldown now, and it lasts for like 5-10 seconds.
Damn.
That's gross.
Apparently, a party-wide movement speed buff is too overpowered.
It's probably more because, like, the party kept bitching about it because it's cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Hunters would use it to troll rather than actually...
Oh yeah. I remember. I think it was Kata, the Hagara, the Hagara thing, like the lightning round. People would just put on like aspect of the cheetah or whatever. They gave everyone a buff, or they would get stunned when they got hit, and that was all the fucking time. So yeah, that was basically the troll thing. Everyone died, everyone got mad. Whoa, lag.
Yeah, but Death Knights can still troll with Path of Frost.
Because there's so many.
A really large drop of water. Oh look, Path of Frost. Oops.
There's so
Barbarian's
many.
Lair, LOL.
There's so many times now. It's like all of a sudden we're just jumping into a giant pool of shit, like a giant like water source, and it's just like, why? There's so many times Death might be like, I don't like this person. Squish.
No, I don't want bonus loot from these fucking.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm just ballerina kicking.
There you go. Okay, no page here. May have been in that hallway earlier. I meant to check and I just kind of forgot about it. I don't know if y'all have already gathered the pages from this place or not.
There was
Alright.
a page,
What'd you say, Mala?
the page where we fought the big demon thing.
Okay. Alright, that's the one I forgot to check on.
I will be right back. I need to pop a BRB and grab something to eat right quick. I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. 5 to 10. I'll be right back.
Exclamation.